Hello everybody and welcome back to some Mashinky. I'm Keejchen and we are going right back in where we left off. There's a lot of things to look at this episode. I've made a few observations that, for example, we still have a bit of a queue here. It goes all the way back to train 80 here and it's going into this roundabout. This is something that we will have to look at eventually. I don't know if this is a remnant from last episode. You know, we could just add in a signal here maybe, and it'll help a little bit. Some extra signals will give a bit of a more of a buffer in this area, just a tiny smidgen. There's a lot of issues that we have to look at in this episode. One of them, one I want to start with, I think, is that this one is overloaded on timber. So we need another train, another timber train, to come up here and move timber from here to the station over in Notnall. Let's copy a train then. I don't think we can make these trains anymore. Can we copy old trains? Duplicate this one. No, I don't think it will allow us. It will not. What is the equivalent of that guy? That would be probably the BDC 52, but paying oil for lumber? I think the BR3 is probably the better choice in this case. How much can this one carry, just by comparison? For comparison. Let's have a look at it here. It's 224 to 252, so this one carries more. Now, it doesn't say how much this train weighs, because it's loaded, but I would guess that it's more than the 30. Then in operating costs, that doesn't matter because this is money. It's a bit slower. Yeah, and it has less power. Okay, and it's overweight here, so this can carry less. It can carry more. It can carry the same load here, and I think the wagon itself, the car itself, loads or weighs less. So, and the speed isn't super important on this short stretch, is my thinking. So we will take it. Put it in our repertoire, then we will load it up. Let's see. Wagons, lumber. There's only the Wronghofer still. This is not one of them, my bad. So we'll put in Wronghofers until it can't take no more. This is one too many, and there you go. Easy peasy. We will copy the order of train 40 up here and just say go. One more train on the line. And we will put another train in motion immediately once this one leaves the station. Let's have a look at it here as it goes out to Choo. And, well, okay, so one thing is I hope that now we have sound, which, if you have seen the previous episodes, at some point, and I don't really know when the sound cut off, I'm sorry. It should be back now on all of my videos. It has affected all of my videos that I've been recording in the last few weeks, which is unfortunate. But it should be fixed now. There was an update to my software or something, and it just couldn't handle it, so it broke it down. And I didn't notice because I have sound, and I had sound in the previous episodes, but it just wasn't recording. It should be fixed. And moving on. This episode, we are gonna be tackling problems one at a time, but I have realized that we will never make this a perfect map for role-playing purposes, but I'm just gonna keep adding more and more stuff on and see how far and how deep we can make it, how far we can go and how deep we can make it, and then let's see how what was the next thing. The next thing is the oil. We want more oil. So we have an issue up here. This oil well, we're near Starburg, is overloaded. And I would suppose that this one is too. Not as bad, interestingly enough. But we will grab a train. I think it would be this one here. I think this is the ideal oil train. It might be. It doesn't use the best wagons for it. More in here is timber though. This is not timber, and that's better. And this one requires coal, of which we have plenty. Let's copy that train. Train 73. Okay. And we'll order you to not go to this oil well, but the other one. There you go. Start. So now 2 trains already put in motion this episode. I want to do one other thing that we should be doing, and that you would realistically be doing in real life, I think, which is to go and say, our first train, train 1, where are you? Let's have a look at you. You were the first train we put out. Your order is to go station 1, station 2, station 3, station 2. Yes, okay. Simple route, and it's been running the entire game. We can look at the statistics and see how many passengers it has transported every year. So it's about 300, here's 450 in 1 year. Is there a lifetime thing? Yes, here, okay. 3,282 passengers. This cost us 118 operating costs. That's not too much. Now, well, what I want to do here is we are going to grab, this is the first train we put out. It's horribly out of date, so we will have you go to depot, and once he's there, we will update him to a newer version that will run the same route. And we will basically be doing that one train at a time from this point on, going train 1 first, then train 2, and so on until... So we slowly have upgrading trains running, doing it that way. I don't want... you should or could do it all of them at once, but it's gonna be very messy. So we did that. We helped with the timber up here, we helped with the oil up there, and we have now retired a train. It'll run in, and then we'll put a new guy on the same route. Then I wanted to do something else. Right. For role-playing purposes again, if we look around the island, there are a number of cities. Let's see if I can find one. This is not one of them, but over here, this is almost at capacity, so it's probably at capacity for the most of the time. This one here is at capacity for passengers specifically. This one here is at capacity. All of these stations here, except the station 18 here, is at capacity. This one, and then we move down here. This one is at capacity, and then this one is also almost. So what I want to do is I want to make a modern passenger train. Jeez, we can't really, can we? It would be either a GS2. It could be this one too, though. And then I was thinking one of the oil trains, but we don't really need the really big one. And this one is not ideal for it, I think. Is it? Compared to, okay, this is the other one model we're probably gonna run with. So this can carry 300 and it's a longer train, so it can carry fewer wagons, like length. If we go, I'm gonna make it a length 8 train, so just future-proofing, and we will slowly be upgrading all of our stations with signal boxes eventually. BDS, or this one has higher speed, so easy. This one would be ideal, I suppose. I don't know what we would use this one for, but we don't have the oil to run any of these ones yet. So let's go with this one. That'll be a-okay. We'll make this into a passenger train. Passenger wagons. Let's have... We want to transport many of them and not make a lot of money necessarily. Second class. Carrying capacity for length is my main concern here. Oh, we can't afford them. Jeez, the timber. It's just always the timber we're running low on. So we will make some more timber optimizations this episode, is my plan. We can't do the small wagon anymore. Jeez. Alright. So this is way over, but it's not too heavy at all, so it can take it, and we can, well, we won't update this train anytime soon, so maybe it's moot. But it's not gonna be a big problem. The only thing is it takes up more space on the rails, which can make a difference in some cases. It sticks out of the station, which is, no, I don't think that's worth it, going over limit. It's just gonna clog up more than it's gonna help. Alright, so you, what will your route be? I want him to go clockwise around the island, because I've been talking about doing that for a while, and I haven't done it. So let's see, you can go, he comes in from this side, that's perfect. You can go to this one, which is almost overfilled. Then these stations down here is not that bad, and then he could come over here. He will probably entirely skip Big City. He could go to this near London. But it's not really worth it. Let me have a look at this real quick. What is this here? I don't know. When we remove that, we can expand London. So we want to do that. And down this direction. That's not a lot of expansion for poor little London, but it's better than it was before. You will probably skip London for now. Then you will go... This one doesn't need your help. This one does. And it's a two-way station, so you can get in there. So do it. Then moving further, we will go into this one. This is a two-way station as well. I think you should dock over here. We will skip Sunderland, but we will take Lusting. Coming back here, it should be able to leave that way, come in back here, and come up this way. So then you're going... Might as well stop in Starburg, I suppose. We are passing it anyway. It has 400 passengers waiting. Let's just add it in. This one for sure. This one up here we will skip. Then, coming in here, we will leave this roundabout in this direction. He could then... No, it's an out. Dang it. So you could go in here, in Bristol. Coming out of Bristol, you'll come out here. We don't need to go to Boring City, we'll just skip it and go down here. Worcester we will skip. Belfast needs your help, so you would... It's a little bit finicky, but he will go here, turn around in the roundabout, and then do it again to pass on. But I think we need to cover Belfast, so we will do it that way, even though it's a little bit clunky. Then coming in here, you will go to Gotham City. Yes, and then out to St. Albans. Then, coming from St. Albans, you will go here, but probably skip Milltown on this pass-through. Then come in here, and then stop in Milltown, because why not? And then, moving over here, you just go to Halifax again. So that's your route. Start. And I want to improve that immediately, because I just noticed that we can. So do this. And he will be able to use that right away. Now he can run faster than the normal rails, so we might spend a few monies upgrading these rails here. Because it can't hurt. We do have trains running here sometimes that can go faster than the old speed limit. We have the money for it right now. So let's do it. Progress. Do. Now you can hear the music with me and sing along. Or it's more like humming, I suppose. Humming along. I do enjoy the music in this game. It's pretty relaxing. Let's check that we've gone all the way around the island with the upgraded rails. We haven't quite. Doesn't matter if I miss some cases, but the more of this we have, the better for our fast trains, which is why we use them. Oh, it's not the only reason. Most of the cases, they are also able to carry more load, which is the primary reason for using them. But going faster is better. We should paint all of our trains red. I haven't really thought of that. Everything would have moved a lot faster. It's like a cheat code almost. Do. Good. Most of it here is already upgraded. Yes. Oh, not here. Okay. Do we have money for this? Oh, we are spending a lot of money. But the passenger train we just added will help a little bit. All that. For sure we want it here. Into the station. Oh, I haven't gotten that up and running yet. And I should definitely get into a habit of, when I build new rails, just building this so I don't have to upgrade it later. Then you get these little segments that I have missed, and it's just annoying. In here, this might be irrelevant, but you never know. Good stuff there, here. Let's do more for the timber production. Let's have these trains leave the station. So we're putting out one timber train here, that's good. What is that sound? Is that you? Weird. Haven't heard that train sound before. This guy coming out. Ooh, see another train in the background there. What train is that? Train 79 with steel. It's going to collect steel where? I guess it's moving out for the first time. Going to Meltdown. Okay. That's good. And the next one coming out, we're putting out a lot of new trains already. And then I want to add in a train that helps with timber production somewhere. Let's have a look at where we can do that, because I was thinking, well, this one will not have changed yet, so it's a little bit premature. Do we need another station here? No. Do we need anything here? This one's not waiting in line, but it will be soon. It is not producing enough logs. Oh, despite being fully upgraded. Okay. Interesting. So we're tapping that one out. That's good. That's good. That might mean we need another forest somewhere, but I can go down here. So these forests down here, on the other hand, are not being tapped out. And this one up here, I noticed that we can upgrade it. Forest a lot of coal. This one would be more ideal to do that with then. Okay, we can do that. So let's put that in and then add another train to collect logs here, because that's what we need to do more here. More better. We will put out another train for that. It'll be this one again, I think. Yes. Let's see, wagons. So that's in lumber here. We get that one. We will get in no sinkers, because they are better. Better, faster, stronger. This is slightly over, which is good. That's where it's best. And then you will copy the orders of, we'll just go here and go here. So that will help with the lumber production as a whole as well. Very cool. Another one of those moving out. Come on out. Train 87. Let's have a look and see if this is improving a little bit. It is. Good. Yeah, it was just a remnant from last episode, I think. They were all waiting in line by the roundabout. This bridge really helped. I don't know if that was the last episode. I think it was. Alright. Going uphill here, we still have issues with this guy being really slow, so whoever runs behind him is gonna feel that a little bit. Now we could do something there. Okay, we can. Let's do it. Lower that, and that's basically all we needed to do. Oh no. Because I was gonna run an extra rail here, but then the bridge needs to be expanded by 1 space. Which it could be just to have an extra line here where the timber trains would run, or anyone else going into the station. I'm still really impressed that this is holding up without being a problem. It's working out a lot better than I expected. This one up here... Oh, now we have an issue. This one up here is holding up quite well as well. Okay. Oh no, another roundabout lockdown. I thought we were over this, guys. What can we do here? Thinking about adding in another chain signal here. Let's try that for now. Is that enough? If we then add in another chain signal here, this one will go. And then if we add in another chain signal here, then this will go. But this one isn't a chain signal, and I think that's why it locks down in the end. So if we make this a chain signal, there can only be one train inside the roundabout at a time. Oh no, that's apparently not true. Okay, that did not work. Well, that's good to know. Yep, that did not work. Okay. Ha! That made everything worse, somehow. Jeez. What do you do with these roundabouts? Because they have been helping us for a long time. But apparently they are a little bit outdated at this point. That seems to be the case here. I want you to turn around. Go and do that. That will clear it up somewhat. No, it will not. You will turn around. And you will ignore the next signal. So will you. That should clear it up for now. And then I will in fact go and probably remove all these chain signals. So then it will have the intended effect, which is to clear up the roundabout permanently, but then you can't have multiple trains moving around inside the roundabout, which is sad. Go there, go like that. Go like this. Yeah, so now there can only be one in the roundabout at a time, but that train will never get stuck. But it just creates delays because everyone wants to use this roundabout. And we should think about a way to maybe bypass that a little bit. Like running a rail around this way. That could be done. This is a one-way thing, so if we diverted it here, up this way, in that way, it could run in here and connect that way. And it would be sort of the same result. Good. This one will of course not choose it right now. But the next one here might. That's my hope. Okay, now we have a quest. We had this one already, transport crude oil, and we are doing that. Then we have commodity, transport goods to 3 different cities. Well then. That's sort of why I like the quests. I could just, of course, refuse it, but this is sort of the game telling me, come on, do a little bit of goods. Move a little bit of goods around, come on, and then I will do it. We will try to complete that quest. We don't really have the production of it yet, of goods. We will get that soonish. Or I can set it up easily at least. Need to upgrade all of this. Here, here, here. So we do have some larger trains running in here that could use that boost. But we are running out of money fast. What I'm thinking of is this one here. Propane plant. Also expanding our industry seems like a cool thing. Propane train. So now this one is producing goods with the oil coming in, and we can move that to some different cities. That's what I want to do, but we'll let it build up a little bit first before we start moving things around too much. That's the refinery. Still have lots of refineries that aren't doing anything and a factory up here that aren't being used. Any major delays up here? Doesn't look like it. It's good. We still haven't done anything with the upper ground cities, but they are mostly tapped out. The big cities, it's only really Ordelina Voda here that isn't being tapped out because it doesn't have a city train like the other two do, where they just run in a circle. That really helps. This one is actually filling up despite being constantly picked at by that one. So now train 1 is at home and waiting in depot. We will disconnect all those. We can check your orders here. That's good. So we can copy them. We still do want this train moving around, or a train moving these to these stations. So how we want to do that, we probably don't want to go to station 3 near Big City anymore. Might skip that one. So then there's station 2. You could go out on this route here, connect to station 36, station 35, coming in. Oh, it's in this way. So he would come out this way. Go up here. He would enter. How does he enter? Oh, you can't. Not easily. Interesting. Oh, I will grab one of the small ones. BR. BR3. We will give you the wagons that we took from the other guy. We will add in extra ones. Just coach cars. Good. And you... Now how does that work? Can we copy this? Copy here, copy that, copy him. We are in here copying that one. No, because I can't click on him because he's inside here. Oh, no, I would edit the depot. Okay, we'll just do it manually. We'll do it live. Manually. Alright. Go. Station 1. Good. That's... You come out this way. You might as well go to station 6. So it's not going to be the exact same route. That's alright though. Coming up this way, you will in fact skip station 3, but you can go in through it and get to station 22. Then follow the other route here. And then go back. Do you still want to go through station 2? I think so, just on one pass. And that'll be a-okay. Go for it. So with that, station 1 has been upgraded. Station 1. Train number 1 has been replaced, upgraded. Good, let's find station again. Train number 2. This guy here. Where are you and what is your function? Well, he's one up in the mountains and he's overloaded and everything. It's been a problem. It's been a thorn in my side for a long time. It's been running this route forever and it's not really ideal. Let's go put you into the depot and we can do something better with that route. And yeah, getting a train upgraded. We still want to do something about this whole thing in here, but I want to save up a lot of money so I can run a tunnel right through the mountain here. That's the plan. Expand a little bit the city. Is there another city down here? There is. Reading. But I did Reading. I tour, I go to you. Quoting comedians. It's not as funny as when they do it. It's only funny, I guess, if you understand the reference. And then I'm losing half my audience by just quoting random funny stuff incoherently. Upgrade everything. Oh, we are running out of money. Do we even have a loan? Oh, we do have loans still. Okay. Not a lot, I think. Train 1 is in the depot. I don't know. It should be... Didn't I sell it? Or did... Maybe I forgot. No. We don't have any engines in store. Good. Now. Oh, we have a problem here. Not a big one, but it is a problem. Waiting for this tunnel to clear. It's not ideal. We would want a double tunnel here. I will get to it eventually. I don't feel like spending all. We are, honestly, it's a little bit weird, but we are low on money. That is our major problem at this point. Interesting, as I thought that would never be the case again. You should just switch to the other side, and you are, so that's good. Now, hold on. How did you load your entire train when this station is only 6 long? And can you unload the whole thing? Maybe it's just reduced loading speed when you have too long of a train, something like that? Like, can it unload the whole thing here? See, it's sticking out. But it is unloading the whole thing then? Yes, but it seems to be a little bit slower at the end there to get this off. Okay. I did not realize that that's how it worked. So even though... Oh, very interesting. Well, that's something to consider for my next playthrough, if I ever do one again, is that we can have longer trains if we want. It's just gonna cause some... not problems, but it has consequences. But it's doable and you can work around it. What is this? Look at that. Look at that. It's not on the other side of the bridge. But it's coming out. Oh, it was over here. It was hiding behind the bridge. Aha, I see. My bad. But it's not loaded up at all with anything. Because this is empty. We do have more oil coming in though. And I did add in another train for it. So it should be okay. How's the iron doing up here? Is it filling up or thinning out? It seems to be sort of balanced. Up here. It's fine. All good. No problem. Money is coming in again at a rapid rate. So it's not like we are gonna run out. Now you... Are you the one we released this episode? No. You almost can't be. Oh, you aren't, for sure. Okay. It's a pretty slow train. This is running at 60 miles per hour, and then this one is gonna block it at 31. It's an interesting dynamic. See, that's the problem with the slow trains. And I did set one to go all the way around the island, did I? No. I used a newer, heavier train for that. Is that you? No, that's 27. Okay. I don't know if we should pause here again, and I should probably start spending some of our resources to do some good somewhere. Where would that be? And what would we do with it? We could move more oil to refineries. We have refineries over here. We just need the oil somewhere nearby, and I think we had oil up here. And it is ready. So move oil to this refinery and move it up to this factory. Seems like it would be a plan if you wanted to set up more oil production, and of course I do. So how about it? We add you into the line. Let's see, we have trains coming from this angle here. They can come in here and then somehow connect over to that. That will either be with a bridge or another roundabout. It seems like we could add in a roundabout here. What am I doing? We are doing it. So, good old roundabouts. Yeah, let's just do like that. That's fine. We can move these here as necessary. Is this a double line, two-way line? Oh, there's only one train running up here, I suppose. That's why I've allowed it to be like that, I assume. And then here, there. Still cannot connect, so we need to cut up more. Nope. Come on. There. And here. All good. Let's see, this is the in. Feeding in this way. Coming out that way. So here it's in, out this way. In that way. Okay, good. That means we're running this way around. That seems to be okay. So to go over here then, we need to leave the roundabout this way. And I will probably run it around this way. Oh no, we cannot. So how? We'll just even the ground. All the money spent on that. And this will connect in this way. So that's an easy fix. Or addition. Good. Good. In there. And out here. This would also be out. Oops. And this would be in. Now I'm not going to add any signals inside the roundabout. I might just stop doing that entirely, and I might even remove the ones that we have around the board, or around the map, because it seems like that is going to be the end game anyway. I'm wondering still what kind of optimizations we could make here. But the people, are they waiting in line? Not horribly so. And this bypass, it helps a lot, I think. So that's good. To alleviate traffic. Now we have this cleared up, and we can now move oil from this station. We need to have a connection with this refinery in there. I think that's better than this one down here. Yep. All good. Let's see, we can leave this line here. Might as well do it that way. Come up that way. Let's add in the station. Like so. So we will come in from here. Like that. And then we will leave. We need to go to this factory up here. So just back into the line, really. Let's get this evened out. And then leave it here. Going down the hill is fine. And you can connect in there. All good. We will use these here. And there. No, the other way. Thank you. And here. Good. So now the refinery is connected. We should just send out a train, I suppose. Let's copy this one. That is in here. Duplicate you. Fine. Orders. We will clear the orders, and then we will move up here. Let's say station near Nil Junction, and go up here. Boom, go. Then up here, it's gonna be relatively easy, I hope. We would leave the line somewhere around here. We would have a station running just there. And then turning around, coming back into the line, something like that. Easy peasy. Say leave line. Perfect. And that will give us oil production. Once that's sort of up and running, we need another train picking up oil here, I think. Probably. Yeah, at least 2 to 1. So can we immediately copy that train? Sure. What harm could that do? Have them leave the station. Lots of oil production being set up. Future-proofing. Oh no, look at that. Now the queue is going all the way back here. And what are we waiting for? And all the way back in this direction. What are they waiting for? I think in this roundabout it's very important that they can come in from both angles and then run on both sides of it at the same time, which is the case here. Currently. They shouldn't bother each other that much. Oh, you're really fast. Choo. Are we even sped up or not? Seems like he's working overtime. Now you ran through the city. You're not supposed to. Okay. Whatever. Add this in. If anything, I would like to set up some more coal production, maybe, which we could run from here. And we just have to run it over here. Let's set it up. Charcoal kiln. So it starts producing it. And we'll have it available. And moving it up here would be a relatively short trip. Just need to find a good way for it to work. Upgrading rails all the way. This one too. Sure. Oh, what do we have here? Testing, select an option. Use the modified 52 plus to transfer passengers to 8 different cities. Come again? I should probably know. Earlier this decade, let's try that again. I should probably know earlier this decade, we introduced a state-of-the-art diesel locomotive, the BDC-52. We are currently finishing our latest upgraded version of the 52, which we are starting to test in operation. Whilst maintaining the same operation cost, we've managed to achieve better speed and performance. This makes it ideal for carrying passengers on longer routes. As you already use some 52s, we want to offer our prototype 52 Plus for testing. As I said, it's best used on passenger trains. If everything succeeds, we'll give you that locomotive and another 52 for free. Easy peasy. Use the modified 52. Yes! Fantastic! You'll be amazed by the new 52, and I guarantee we'll deliver this beauty to any depot you choose. Alright. Use the modifier to transfer passengers to 8 different cities. Receive your new locomotive at good. Alright, a free super train. We'll click it here. And then we have it. So they want us to use passengers for, we will do that then, so all good. Let's add in these beauties. Where do we have the train as such here? We'll go up to above 8 again. This is a nice train. With huge capacity, which is nice. And it's within our limits. Which train is this an upgrade of? Engines? Yeah, this one here. Okay, and it's faster. Yes, a little bit good. So that's good. And then we want to just put in... kind of want to give it the same route that we gave it to the other train we released this episode. So I'll probably do that. And I think this is the easiest way. This is the one. Is it? Oh. Did I use this one? No, I wanted this one. This one's the smaller one, right? This is the big one that I'm talking about. It's already over here. Then we'll open the depot here and say you copy his. And there's more than 8 stations on this list, so it will in fact complete that mission just by going on that route. And now we have more coverage on that route. That's good. With a more modern train. Let's have a look at that one leaving the station. I don't know if we've had a look at one of those. Did I not set you in motion? I did not. It's good that we checked. Come on out and play. This is where I live. My little door. This is where I'm sitting in behind this window recording this episode for you. Something like that. Here we have it. It sounds electrical and everything. Let's ride it. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, not the good old flute, more like a horn. Oops, no, it's fine. Shouldn't spend all episode just sitting around watching people like that. So, train 79 has been stopped at this signal for a long time. That's just been waiting to get up here, I suppose. Wait, what? That's an interesting choice. Why would you want to go up there? Okay, and you can't. Not only are you trying to get up onto the mountain where you don't want to be, but you also can't because you're overlapping here, and then this guy can't leave, and it's all just bad. So I have a fix. It's not ideal, but it is a fix. We'll do like that, and that should do it. And we'll disconnect that there. That'll allow him to go. I still don't know why train 79 would want to go up into this area. When it comes down, can't really leave for the station 5. Maybe it can't go down there without coming that way. Oh, you can't. Right. That's my bad. He's coming up this way. Why are you doing that? Why don't you... Maybe if I connected this one here. That might just make him take that route instead. It should be able to connect him this way. So that might just fix it. But I'm gonna add in another route for him to take here. So when if he takes the tunnel again, he comes in this way. Could go through the station, and that would probably be okay. But we can just run it around and then connect it in like so. That would achieve the same result here. Let's add in some extra signals this way. Here, sure. Have done it in some places I can see. This is okay. It's not supposed to be a super trafficked area, but it's becoming more and more so, I suppose. Now you didn't want to go that way. You should have been able to, but you're not going. down the mountain. You're going up the mountain. He's gonna turn in here. It's fine. All right. Oh, they are still waiting in line for this. Oh no, and it's clogged up again. What seems to be the problem this time around, it is the same issue again. And there's no easy fix because they're so long, the trains. Maybe we need to make the roundabouts bigger. Yeah, because they are too small. Or the other thing is just to remove all the signals from inside it. That fixes it too, but this is not ideal, of course. So what can we do? You sort of have to reverse, unfortunately, for this to work. And so do you then. So reverse. Oh no. It's not gonna work. He should stop you though. Yes. I think you need to reverse too. It's not gonna fix it. It's not gonna fix it. We could, okay. I can do something else. I can do station 4, station 1. I can have you divert from your route, go out here, go to that point right now. You should turn, yes. Then we will remove it. He's gonna go to station 1 now, yep. And he'll find a way. Now I wanna delete signals, so remove that one. Then remove this one. Then remove that one. Then remove this one. Then this one. And that will solve it for the most part. Now there can no longer be we can't have that issue again, but it's of course not perfect. It really is not. You reverse again. So, what other solutions can we look at here? How much time do we have left here? 10 minutes. Okay. Is there a large open space that I'm not using? Sort of. I want to test something. We will have this one here. It turns like so. This is the standard roundabout base, the circle in the middle. Then we will add something like this. Yes, all the way around. There. This is the new design that I will be looking at, a double roundabout. Okay, let's assume that we have a line coming in here, and coming in here, and coming in here. They all want to be able to access both rails and leave through any one of them. It would be something like this. For the outer one, that's an easy one. Here. This is out, this is in, this is out. So this is functional as a smaller or a larger roundabout without the circle in the middle. Now if we wanted to connect that then, could go like that and that. You can't make signals in here for it. Unless we do something different. the point. Let's see. Coming into the roundabout, you want to be able to switch to the inner one if you want to use the inner one. Then from the inner one, you need to be able to leave through any one of the exits. So this would fix that. This is an exit, so you want to be able to get in there, and then this one here. Then coming into the roundabout, like so. And same here. That's not half bad. Okay. From here you can go like that. It's probably something like this, with bunches of change signals. Or at least on all the switching lanes. We've done that now. And here, it's more like that. Here. And then here, I think too. I don't know if this is functional. See, it's just a lot of chain signals all around. We need a disconnector in here. We need a disconnector in there. We need a disconnector in here. We already had that sort of. So from the inner circle, you can leave through here, you can leave here, and you can leave here. That's good. And you can access it from any one of them. This would have a higher capacity than the other roundabouts. Where would I... Let's try implementing it somewhere, I suppose. That would be here. We would have room for it if I removed stuff. And it's sort of clear. I can do it. Yeah, let's try it. We'll get these trains out of the way. Train 34 there is in the way right now. Let's stop train 67 here. Oh no. What in the world? Is that gonna clear up? I think it is. Just add in a signal there. Oh no, this was turned the wrong way. Oh boy, that's silly. We can add in a signal here just to help a little bit. It's not going to change the whole thing a lot. Take a break. What? Oh, travel inside one of your trains and you get a reward? We'll do that next episode. We'll start next episode with only 5 minutes of riding a train. That could be kind of cool. Okay, I want to finish this before the end of the episode. Put it into motion. Come on, leave, and good. So, here we are. I'm gonna delete all of this. And that. And this. And this. Still want to have that in effect, and this will lead into the outer layer of the roundabout. So here, let's do the inner roundabout first, I suppose. This is too sharp of a turn at that point. How does that look over here when we enter it? Looks sort of the same. Okay, so that's fine. Just want to make sure that I'm copying my own design appropriately. So just extend a little bit further here, then have another segment inside, like so. And that one will be a normal roundabout. So it just needs to extend around that one. And we will put this into play here, and we'll see how it goes in the next episode, whether or not I want to keep it. I might not want to. This seems functional. You cannot climb with a diagonal track here, so you could do this instead. Here. Good. We need to come into it this way, and we need to leave it here. Nope, too sharp. Here. That's stupid. Didn't work. Come on. Yes. And then from here, this is the entry point, so you go... Nope. Here. Yes. Good. And honestly, this can just leave that way. Alright. So far, so good. The outer one is already functional. There's actually a disparity here, isn't there? It's like... Interesting. That might be okay. It's just not that pretty. Huh. Form over function, or function over form? That's the question. Good. And then, when you come into the roundabout here, you want to be able to connect to the inner circle. When you come into the roundabout here, you want to be able to connect to the inner circle. In here, you want to be able to connect to the inner circle. And here, you want to be able to connect to the inner circle. Good. Sort of makes a pattern that makes sense. Then you want to be able to leave the inner circle to go to this point. That's like that. You want to be able to leave the inner circle to get to this point here. No. This point here, yes. And you want to be able to leave the inner circle to get to this point here. Yes. And now it's looking different than the other one, but this is sort of better, I think. Now we will add in all the chain signals, and I'm sure it will cause some issues later down the line, but we'll try it out and see if it is better or worse. I believe just having the outer larger roundabout alone would improve it a lot. So then having the inner smaller roundabout should not make it worse. It should in fact make it better, but it does present some opportunities for trains to clog up the whole thing and then end up blocking, yeah, the whole thing. Or we can't separate them here. Do it there. This doesn't have to be a chain signal, so let's not have it be it. And you leave them. Same here, you don't want that to be a chain signal. Here you don't have an option, I suppose. This needs to be a chain signal. It's also a little bit weird with the station right here. That doesn't help. Oh, this is not connected. In there. And I will end the episode once I'm done with this. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to, but I'm gonna finish it up, of course. Going in there, and we'll see how it works in the next one. Did I miss any signals? I want to add this like so. Get that one out of the way. It's sort of pretty, at least. There's a pattern to it. I think we have all the signals in place. I might be missing one somewhere, but I don't see it immediately. This line here is now not connected, so we will probably put that in there still, and then have that, and that's gonna make it a little bit worse because we can't put in a signal here. So it'll have to be like that, and I hope it is functional. We could do without this line maybe, but it does help with speeding around the station. that's the end of the episode, folks. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I made a mistake. Now we can't connect in here anymore. I'll figure out a fix for that in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.